Hello, Kit. How are you? Brittany Marie, how are you today? Morgan, how are you today? You know, sometimes, I say a lot of times, Tara, how are you? Very well, thank you, Jim. How are you? I'm feeling a little bit better. Uh, I'll be honest with you, I watch a lot of videos. And sometimes I guess maybe I don't understand the weirdos. And let me just tell you, there are a lot of them out here. And there's one reason why I don't go on TikTok. Never have, never will. It's because of idiots like this. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Morgan. Angie, how are you today? $37 people and 5 likes. Come on, we can get those likes up there. So I watch a guy called Mark Dice, real nice guy on YouTube. And he puts out these videos. And it's people like this that he's showing who should not procreate in this country. Because, first of all, they don't know how good they have it in this country. Hello, Sarah. Go to another country and you do not have the freedoms you have here. Seriously. Hello, Karina.
It's been 1 week now since the election. Can you believe it? I think we're all still riding high, and we're already making America great again. Unfortunately, the feminists aren't doing so well.
Hello, Laura.
They have provided us with an endless stream of not just meltdowns, but insights into their thought processes. So we're going to take a quick look at just a small sample of, again, the endless supply, not just to mock at them, not just to watch them cry over Kamala losing, but to see what it is that their solutions are to this new situation they find themselves in. But first, just a heads up, the Liberal Tears mug is back in stock in my online store at markdice.com. And so is Trump Claus, the sweatshirt, available in
Yeah.
And speaking of women, there are obviously a lot of crazy ones over on
Hello,
TikTok,
Ricky.
like this one.
This morning, when I learned that Donald Trump had been elected president for a second time, the first thing I did was have a good long cry. The second thing I did was get on the phone and make a doctor's appointment for a surgical consultation to get my tubes tied. It's something that I've been thinking about doing for a really long time, and I feel like now is the appropriate time to do it before my option to choose that for myself and for my body is stripped away from me.
Nobody's going to ban tying your tubes lady. And if you get knocked up from Tyrone from a drunken night out at the bar and you want to get an abortion, even if that's not legal in your state, you can just drive a few miles to your neighbor's state and get one.
Guys, how do you feel about a lot of us, blue voters, filing, I don't know if it would be a civil suit or a class action suit against Donald Trump and his minions for the stress and the anxiety and the effects on our mental health and physical health and well-being, along with the suffering of our relationships that
Well,
Donald
Melissa
Trump
Vaughn.
has caused us? I don't know, is it civil suit, a class action suit? I think it would be appropriate. Who's in? I'm in. Sign me up. Let's go.
Okay, well, anyway. See, it's idiots like that. Thank you, Sack. It's idiots like that who should not be procreating in this country. I mean, while we were upset that the 2020 election was stolen from Trump, and that's proved by this election. Not only that, if you watch the documentary 2,000 Mules, you would see how it was stolen. And see how are you. But, I mean, these women have just gone mad. And this one, I don't think she can get a guy anyway. But listen to what she says.
Someone tell me what MAGA men find attractive.
Well, it's not certainly you. I'm starting to feel a little bit better.
So that I can wear the complete opposite.
Just stay the way you are. I'm sure there is no guy in this country that wants you.
Thanks.
Okay, well, you're welcome. Just don't change a thing. The most miraculous thing about this election is that it jolted millions of feminists across the country into finally understanding that they shouldn't enter into relationships, let alone have sex or get married with someone who they don't share the same values with. This space-like form I will present without comment, because
maybe you need to get a better look at this guy.
if you can't say anything nice, you're not supposed to say anything at all, so I'll just let you watch and judge for yourself.
Well, it's been rough. It was not what I was expecting at all, considering
Susan
some
Morris.
of the rhetoric he has said. I thought we as a nation were smarter, but I guess not. To my transgender and friends and, the people who it affects, as long as you stay alive, they cannot say we don't exist. Being a Satanist means rebelling against them because they're wrong. And as long as you draw breath, every breath you take is a rebellion. Keep on fighting because you just have to. Hail Satan, hail reason always.
Obviously, Satan isn't really helping with your situation.
Hail Satan. I have no idea, Melissa. But that's the problem, Melissa. In this country, you can go mad.
I would just politely recommend that you go with the other guy. Go with Jesus. This woman's white guilt has gotten so bad that she has now denounced her fellow white women since so many of them voted for Donald Trump.
Black women have every right to not trust ever again white women.
None of them?
that 52% of you, again, voted against your own interests, voted showing you don't care about the welfare or the lives of black women.
What's that got to do with it? What women voted for was their pocketbooks. They saw it was costing them too much money to sustain what we were going through, and decided it was time for a change. But this is the mindset of people. Black women voted for Kamala not because she was black. Black women they vote Democrat. She's too hard to look at. Black women vote Democrat. I mean, if you look, 92% of black women voted Democrat. And I'm honestly going to say it, because they're brainwashed to think that way. I agree with you, NC, but even white people are always trying to bring race into it. And, you know, we're America. We're one America. His vice president kept saying when she gets in office, she will do all this. She is in office, why couldn't she do? Because she didn't intend on doing anything. Yeah, they ended up $20 million in debt. They didn't intend on doing anything. That was really their position. If you noticed, she never once, in any interview she did, spell out exactly what she was going to do. Because she couldn't. Oh, I'm going to fix the border. Why haven't you fixed the border in the 3.5 years you've been vice president? Because that's not your intention. Your intention was to bring in all these people so then you can make them Democrat voters and you could control the country. But that didn't happen. They thought they could use everything against Trump. Orange man bad. He's been convicted of 34 felonies. Well, in reality, he hasn't been convicted yet. Okay? And that case looks to be going away anyway. All the other cases against him are going away because it was aimed to hurt him, but the only thing it did was make him stronger. And it made people in this country see exactly what the Democrat Party was all about. But it's just so funny, these fucking people. Wait till you see the next one.
You're on your own now.
So here's
This
the
one.
problem that I have dealing with my MAGA sons. They get very, very offended if I say that I think that they are ignorant to some things.
They're not offended. They're just tired of their brain-dead mother continuing to watch and believe the clowns on CNN and MSNBC.
Because of their support for this rapist and felon.
I keep forgetting that he's a convicted felon because it doesn't matter.
But here's the thing. I have two choices when I try to understand why they would support an abhorrent human that goes against every value I try to instill in them. Here's my two choices. I can believe that you are ignorant, or I can believe that you are evil.
Oh, not that they just don't want the country flooded by it.
So she's calling her sons evil and calling her sons ignorant. That's a great mother, right? It's because of her is why they are on the other side. See, sometimes I just can't believe this shit. You know, you have kids, you're supposed to love your kids. It's unconditional love. But this woman doesn't even love her kids. Hello, out in space. Yeah, it's about country and common sense. I mean, look, the 4 years that Trump was in office, there were no wars. In fact, he ended wars. As soon as Biden got into office, we had wars. And what did we do? We spent money on these wars. And Trump's going to end them. And what are they going to say? Oh, Biden was the one who ended these wars? No, Biden fed these wars. And all that $100 billion that we gave to Ukraine, there's never been an audit where all that money went, but there is going to be an audit where all that money went. And you're going to find out where all that money went. It went into people's pockets. Ukraine was never intended to win this war. But Vladimir Putin knew how weak we were as far as our politicians. And he said, this is the time I go get the property that belongs to me back. And now this war is going to be ended with him getting the property that he wanted back. Yeah, she said either you're ignorant or you're evil. So you're calling your sons ignorant and evil. What kind of mother does that? Says that about her children? She shouldn't even be called a parent or a mother. I mean, truthfully, I am disgusted. Because no matter what political aisle my children were on, despite the fact that all my children are on the political side of the aisle that I believe in, but that's only because they've seen what's been going on. They understand what's been going on. Their pocketbooks reflect what's been going on. I mean, I can honestly say there are some... Here, we're going to find out the true Democrats that actually believe in this country. Once the Republicans take the House and they have control of the House and the Senate, you watch and see the Democrats who vote on bills that are most important to this country. And then you're going to understand, we're going to have control of all three, so essentially bills are going to get passed. Yes, I know in the Senate you need 60 votes to pass a bill, but they have what's called reconciliation, which they can do only by a majority of vote, but they can only use reconciliation 3 times in 2 years. So, that has to be used wisely. It's these Democrats that News Nation call Republicans. See, I'm looking at here, and I know that this isn't. The New York Times just doesn't like to update things because they still don't have, as you can see here, the Pennsylvania race. They still don't have Dave McCormick winning Pennsylvania, which would make it 53, even though the AP has called a race. But if you also look here, track the House, they still got it at 214 to 20. Oh, hang on. Oh, you can see it. 214 to 205. So, Now, if we're talking about someone who shouldn't be procreating, Mrs. Honeybee Scratcher just came in the room. Hello, Jim. Hello, Jimmy.
Hello, dear.
You know what? This is what I want to explain to you, Jimmy. When companies, and you say rich people, when companies are given tax cuts, it gives them the opportunity to hire people. Melissa Vaughn has been a member of the Honeybee Club for 2 months. Thank you, Melissa. It gives the companies an opportunity to hire more people. And with more people working, more taxes are being brought in. Sometimes, people just don't understand that. When he tells companies, you either bring your company back to the United States and you build your products here, or I'm going to tariff you. The companies are going to bring their products back here. And there's more jobs for Americans. Oh, did I say Melissa Vaughn? I'm sorry, Melissa Dupree. I'm sorry. Just slap me around or something. I know I saw here, everybody. Why don't you take a look what Mrs. Honeybee Scratcher just got.
My Pioneer Woman. Life is Sweet candy dish. It's so pretty. All right, Luna.
All right, that's enough.
I know. You hungry, ain't you? Yeah. We got to clean out your bowl.
Brittany says, oh, that's gorgeous. Melissa B says, that's pretty.
There's another box for the garbage man.
Hello, Todd. Save that box.
Sit. Oh, my God. Hi.
So while you're up, we need to get some stuff shipped out. Some coins and dog tags.
Yes, because then I want to go to the Dollar Tree.
Oh, hello, Megan Phillips.
Someone get me some more gum and stuff to take for candy to take for my work.
So,
Okay, sweet.
I'm getting rid of my New York Times subscription. Once this has been updated to 218. Todd, I was not feeling good last night, so that's why we didn't have marbles. So we will have marbles on Friday. But everybody who is on the marbles roll call list
I'm getting it, honey.
will still get their marbles on Friday. And on Thursday, she's going to have another roll call for marbles. And everybody that's on that list, even if it's you who was on the other list, you're still going to get an extra marble. So you'll at least have 2 extra marbles. What's up, Larry?
I failed to make the Daytona 500.
Yeah, I lost.
I came in sissy too.
Stop stepping on the cat.
I'm not. Well, she can't just stand there. Good lord.
Play it
Okay,
down.
Luna, I got it. I got it.
But
Yes.
we were watching this video here. Listen to this mother, Maria, and you tell me if you could call her mother.
You're on your own now.
So here's a problem that I have dealing with my MAGA sons. They get very, very offended if I say that I think that they are ignorant to some things.
Hello,
They're not
Melissa
offended.
Vaughn.
They're just tired of their brain dead mother continuing to watch and
Listen.
believe
Almost
the
done.
clowns on CNN and MSNBC.
Because of their support for this rapist and felon.
I keep forgetting that he's a convicted felon because it doesn't matter.
But here's the thing. I have two choices when I try to understand why they would support an abhorrent human that goes against every value I try to instill in them. Here's my two choices. I can believe that you are ignorant, or I can believe that you are evil.
Oh, not that they just don't want the country flooded by illegal aliens,
Wow.
or they don't want their tax
She's
dollars
gonna talk
to
about her
pay for
sons
them.
that way?
They don't want wokeness crammed down their throats. No, they must be. They just don't get it. They're ignorant. Or they're evil.
Ignorant is the kinder choice.
Imagine if your poor mother was this insane. This is the kind of conversation she should be having with her other lunatic liberal friends, not recording and posting on TikTok for the world to see. This woman decided to shave her head in order to fight the patriarchy, and then documented the whole thing, making a vlog on TikTok. Look at how happy she is. She despises her own self.
What's wrong with these stupid people? I'm sorry to say that. Alright, how many, am I sending you just regular thank you things? The dog tags and stuff? What are we doing? Hello? Hi.
This woman's afraid to leave the house, and her TikTok name is Kitty Cat Camera, which obviously means that she is a crazy cat lady.
Yeah, she
She's
freaked
afraid to go
out. Watch
outside.
why.
Oh boy, I'm not ready for the world. I just came back from the grocery store and I saw a white woman with a Trump bumper sticker on her car, and I
Yeah.
told her exactly what I thought of her. I called her a dumb B word. I don't even like that word, but so maybe I should stay home a little while longer because I'm not ready. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing okay.
Yes, please do. We don't want you hurting yourself or others. We need to make mental institutions
Oh,
great
Lord
again
have
because
mercy.
our country is unfortunately inhabited by many people like this.
If you're queer and your family voted for Trump like mine did, hi, hello, I'm your mother now. Just checking in. Have you drank water today? Did you eat? Did you take your meds? Did you breathe? Are you breathing? You gotta breathe in your belly, babe.
We could go on for hours and hours and hours. I'll just show
Oh,
you
this
a
one's
few
just
more,
crying.
like this woman who didn't think there's anything weird about posting this.
To know that my family, the people who raised me, voted for a rapist. It's so invalidating. But I'm white. I should not be taking.
You should not be recording yourself bawling with your mascara running down your face, posting it on the internet for the world to see. You should be telling these problems to your therapist. I wasn't sure if she was just trolling and a good actress, so being your trusted media analyst, I went to her TikTok page, checked out some of her previous videos. She, too, is 100% serious. And surprisingly, there are a small handful of millennial or Zoomer supposed males who are also taking to TikTok to rant about it. And this
Okay.
guy did the ultimate response to...
Hi, everybody.
Okay, so to my white passing men, how do we signal to each other that we did not vote for Trump?
All right, dude, we got you. Check that out. This is easy, really easy to do.
So
How many dog about taking my
My
sunny
Liberal
out.
Tears mug runneth over, and be sure to order yours from my newly redesigned.
Okay.
Hello?
What? Well, you got them written down in the book. The Gambler, how are you?
Hello, Gambler. Hello, Joseph Neal. I have them written down, do I?
Hello, Dewana.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I don't have who's getting what. No. No. I'm going all the way back to...
No. You wrote them down.
No, I didn't. I'm all the way back to your election thing. I didn't write this down. No. I did not. All I wrote down is when Nicole Robinson put down for a Trump coin. That's all I got written down here. Extra marbles. What people gave me on my last live. And the roll call for that. And this one for yesterday. That's it. Don't you have emails you can look at?
Keep turning.
That's it. I ain't got nothing else. Blank.
Oh, God. I know you wrote them down. The smallest price is $30. I only have the 32-ounce bottle. It's $30 plus shipping,
Like,
and
for
the shipping.
instance,
The average, that's going to Laura
Yeah.
Kessler.
These are going to Frankie.
Okay.
I'm sure you got emails for the coins and stuff in there.
And the average price for shipping is $11, so it's basically $41 shipped. Sometimes I lose on shipping, like one I shipped out, it cost me $16 in shipping, so
Okay,
I
Megan.
lost $5 on that, but hey, the average shipping cost is $11.
Oh.
Whether
Alright,
I make
hold
money
on.
or lose money, it averages out.
I'm coming. There you go. All right, what do you got in there?
Okay, so I guess we could do Laura Kessler's first.
Now, are we doing you're doing a label or what are you doing?
Whoops. For that, I got to do a label. Because for one thing, it's pretty thick. I'm not just going to put it in an envelope. I want to make sure that I have a tracking number so nobody can say they didn't get it.
And you can do the label for Frankie too,
Hello, Jen.
right?
That's fine, Dewana.
Okay, these two first.
Take your time. And Frankie's I'm going to have to weigh.
All right, that's fine. Do this one first then.
And actually throw that one on the scale. Just make sure it's less than 2 ounces.
Which one?
No. Just weigh one. And see that it's less than 2 ounces and then weigh both of them together. How did you send it to me, Todd?
Yes,
Hello,
one by
Marilyn
itself
Mitchell.
Yes, one by itself is 1.55.
That's fine. See what 2 is.
2.90.
Okay, so it's less than 3 ounces. That's fine. All right.
All right, this is Frankie's. Okay. Oh. And then we'll go on to the dog tags to who gets what.
Laura Kessler is still in Alabama.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have to look a little bit later because I'm using my phone. Does Frankie have a dog tag?
I don't know. Didn't we send her one? Yeah. I know I did because I wrote an envelope out.
I'm feeling a little bit better today, Dewana. Thank you. And just in case, throw in a couple dog tags for our daughter.
All right. I gotta reweigh it.
Yeah, reweigh it. No, because it'll be 4 ounces.
Only need 2. Oh, okay. So you said weigh it?
No, it's gonna be less than 4 ounces, so I'll do 4 ounces. Look at how much the shipping went up. Used to be $3.86 for shipping to like where Laura lives. Now it's $4.16.
Well, everything is going up.
So I can't wait to see what it's going to be to ship to our daughter. All right. She's in Eagle River?
Yes. Hi, Dewana. Hi, Todd. Laura, everybody.
We'll say 4 ounces.
I hope everyone's doing good today.
Look at that, only $4.71 to ship to her.
All right. That's good.
No, that is good. Buy label.
Moth preparedness, you would love to see my tattoos, huh?
Yeah,
I bet.
I'd love to see them too.
Hi, Angie. Hi, Susan Morris.
Okay.
Okay, what's... Go ahead. This one lives? Yeah, it did. Put it on this side.
Oh, Nicole Robinson.
Yes.
They get a honeybee scratcher coin, a dog tag, and you could leave the chain in there, and some stickers.
Okay. And then you gotta do that label too.
Yes.
Okay. A dog tag and some stickers. All right, let me go get... Oh, wait a minute. I think I got some right here. Yeah, here we go. So I don't have to go all over the place. Let me get another envelope, though.
I need a weight too.
On this one? All right.
Kit wants to know how are you doing.
1.65.
So 2 ounces, that's fine.
I'm doing fine, Kit. How are you doing? Oh.
All right. Who else are we looking at?
I know Megan said she sent me.
Hi.
Yes, my son.
NASCAR said they're not getting rid of the playoffs, but they are willing to listen to possible changes they can make to it.
I bet.
The YouTuber I was watching
I don't know, Francis. What's going on here?
The YouTuber I watched did actually make a whole video proposing a possible change to the playoffs, like getting rid of the win in your in system, where if you win a race in the regular season, you're automatically in the playoffs.
Nine Skies, what did he win? Did he win a coin or a dog tag?
I think a dog tag.
Okay, so he's gonna need a dog tag.
Did he put the address in there?
He's got the address in there, but
All right.
you're just gonna do an envelope on
Yes,
that?
I'll do that one for the envelope.
Okay, let me see.
And also, instead of the winner take all race at the end of the season, he'll have a 3-race round of 4.
No, that is not, Francis, that is not a washing machine. That is a freeze dryer.
Okay,
There's a label already in there. A whole one. Acer says, I'm just replying to your title. Hell yeah, they can. My buddy from Florida thought only people from the USA uses the word narcissist.
Still have another pizza, right?
Yeah, it's in that freezer over there.
Oh,
In the
okay.
deep freezer. He says, why do you freeze dry, if I may ask?
because it makes
Food lasts a long
it
time.
makes the food last a long, long time, years. Freeze dried food can last as long as 25 years. Not to mention, when you freeze dry food, as opposed to dehydrating food, you retain 95% of its consistency and nutrients. When you dehydrate food, you lose approximately 50% of the product because it shrinks, and you lose about that much in nutrients because you've shrunk the food. And it's easy to rehydrate. Larry, go get that label out the
I already
printer.
got it.
Never mind.
It's right there.
Yeah, you lose the majority of it dehydrating food. Because if you saw, like, if you dehydrate onions, you see how small they get. When you freeze dry onions, they basically stay the same size that they were.
20 minutes. Okay.
And then you have, you could either rehydrate them when you need them. Hello, Damon. Or you can turn it into like onion powder.
Let's see.
And if you want to make onion salt, you just add salt to the powder and you've got onion salt. Damon says, good afternoon, Maria.
Hi, Damon. How are you? Oops. Don't want to drop that.
Oh, and there was one that I had to wait on because I have to do a label all by itself.
What's that? Oh, okay. Alrighty then.
That's the one going to
Uh-huh.
That's the one going to Andy.
Mm. You think you're coming down with a cold? That's not good. Hello, Richard. Yo.
Because we have to do an international label. I mean, that's not the hardest part.
What are we talking about? Richard wants to know. Put that right there a minute. Okay, this one is Frankie. Okay.
Oh, we're talking about anything and everything. I guess the first thing we started talking about was how women in this country just go berserk because Donald Trump won the election.
I am very happy. Of course,
Yeah,
you know that.
Yeah, I don't see you.
I'm not freaking out.
I don't see you rushing to cut off all your hair or
Nope.
running out to get your tubes tied or.
Nope. I couldn't be more ecstatic.
What I have to do is.
All these liberals having their meltdown.
First, let me get.
And
his.
Richard says, same funny thing is, I can't see what rights are lost since he won.
Nobody's losing any rights. You didn't lose your right. You know what? The majority of these people who are complaining about their right to abortion can't even have kids.
Oh, that's right. That was Oprah that said we will never be able to vote again.
And she's denying that her company, Harpo Productions,
Of course she's going to deny it. She's not going to admit that they were paid.
were paid $1 million. Oprah doesn't do anything for free.
It's ridiculous how mainstream media is running this. And Brittany said, or don't want to have kids like my brother's fiance. She don't want kids, but supports Harris. No, of course not, Racer X. She thinks so wrong of Trump and it's disgusting. Racer X says none of the celebrities that were representing her work for free.
No, they all were paid.
Where do you think all those campaign contributions went to?
I mean, Beyonce was paid $11 million.
No, we're not doing arts and crafts today, Damon. We're just getting stuff ready to ship. That's ready to go, so I can do that when I go out. Let's take all that out there. Keep it on the stove for once. This is ready. Just gotta wait for it to get to the right temperature.
So you need to get a package ready for Andy, one of our honeybee coins,
Yeah.
one of our breast tattoos coins.
Okay. Ah, his pizza's ready to go in.
One of these.
Okay, what else?
Give me a weight on it.
All right, let me get an envelope. Okay, I got it. 2.20.
So 3 ounces.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make some frozen beef ravioli today. Yes, Sean, it is a beautiful day to be an American. The Good Trader says this stream's caption is extremely ironic. Ow,
All right.
that hurt.
Describe what you're shipping.
Let me have these because I need to throw these in the trash.
Scratch coins. 1 3 items, total value $5.
Oh, that one's Tennessee. I have to get on Tennessee's website. No, DS, that is a freeze dryer in the background that you see behind me.
Get rates. Look at this. To ship it to Canada, it's $16.46. If I wanted to ship it UPS, it's $64.30.
To UPS?
Yeah,
Holy crap.
by label.
Oh, let me go put another label in there.
I asked you to do that.
I didn't do that. Hang on. All right. I'll wait for a minute because it's in there. Oh, that came out small, didn't it?
Do you have a problem with it?
No. It's right here. I got it. Let me just.
Okay.
It's right here. So we're good. I'm just finishing these so I can get these in the trash.
Yeah, Damon, they don't like me.
Who's that?
I got 88 people in here and 27 likes.
I liked it.
They just... I just don't have the breast tattoos that they all like. Hello, Reaper.
The Reaper's here for you.
I thought maybe now that they were seeing you, they'd like it more, but nope. 105 and 27 likes.
Come on, people. Don't be lazy. Hit the like button. Doesn't take that much.
Because if I have to show you my breast tattoos, you ain't gonna like it.
Okay. These are all trash.
All right, now you got to do the ones that are getting just dog tags.
You gotta tell me who they are. In a minute. Let me do this first. So I need that whole big thing. So there we go. Put it right there.
Maybe with the label that small, it won't have a problem slipping through customs.
We hope not. Should I put the same thing, non-machinable, on there?
What? Yeah, non-machinable. Yeah, priest, can people of this country be any dumber? And I was showing exactly why they are dumb.
Okay, that goes right there. Okay.
You have a mother who says that because her sons are MAGA supporters, that they're ignorant and evil.
Yeah, or your own sons. Good God, man.
Is that a way to talk about your own sons?
No, it's not.
Does that make you, that doesn't make you a good mother?
How many we got? Why are they dumb?
I just said.
Yeah, because she doesn't like the fact that they voted for Trump.
Because they're voting for...
Priest said, all I did was quote the caption. I have no clue what you're talking about, to be honest.
Yeah, and I was showing it earlier. But now we started working on things we have to ship out.
All right, how many?
Let me see.
Oh, that's better.
Well, one I'm waiting on is Megan Phillips.
Well, I saw that she sent in the, she said in here that she sent me the PayPal.
PayPal? I didn't get anything by PayPal.
Let's see if I can go back to where she put it in there. Yeah.
I would have saw it in my AOL.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this, Chuck. Would you be dumb enough to cut off your hair just because Trump won?
Yeah, Megan Phillips says, I sent you, Maria, I sent you PayPal.
All right, let me see. I'll just check PayPal real quick. If it's in PayPal, fine, that'll work. Yeah, she did.
Hi, Thomas.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
So she gets 3 dog tags.
All right. Oops.
I'm surprised I didn't get a PayPal notification in my email.
And I'll just put 2 stamps on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's without chains.
Yeah, I'm going to take them out.
Hello, Thomas.
What is that sticking out of your bra?
Companies are already starting to plan for layoffs due to his... No, they're not.
What companies are doing that?
Companies are not planning to lay off people because of his tariffs. See, it's propaganda like that.
First of all, strange, unbelievable, unexplained. I don't consider myself to be a senior citizen. And if you have a problem at looking at what you see, then you can leave the room. How about that? I'm telling you. Oh, this pen is awful. Let's try this one. Oh, that's better. Damon said that we will be happy to know I got my coin back. Yahoo!
Got his coin back from where?
I don't know. You got him back?
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't his sister take it?
I think so.
Yeah.
He got it back, he said.
You know what? Most people don't know how tariffs work.
Oh, his daughter had it.
Oh, his daughter had it. Yeah, most people don't know how tariffs work.
Thank you, Sun Bear. I appreciate that. Hello, Big Money B.
Big Money B.
What's going on? Rogers wants to know, what did Trump do in his last presidency?
He did a lot. Why do you think this country was running so smoothly and people had money?
And groceries were cheap and gas was cheap.
Yeah. I mean, do you like paying $5 a gallon for gas? If you do, go to Europe. Or go to California.
I wouldn't want to go there. Can't pay me to go to California.
See, what's the price of gas in California?
Oh, I have to put my label on there. Okay. I need her address, honey.
Could be getting a lot more expensive or not. The California Air Resources Board voted 12 to California could be getting a lot more expensive or not. The California Air Resources Board voted 12 to 2 to approve new measures encouraging lower carbon fuels. Now, the goal is to move the state away from dependence upon fossil fuels. The shift will
Yeah,
encourage
lactose.
use of
He made my
biodiesel,
life
hydrogen,
easier
and electricity.
because groceries were cheap, gas was cheap. I didn't have to worry about having to feed my family. Biden has made everything with his inflation too much money that I can't afford certain things anymore. Hello, Machado.
and prices won't go up.
You tell me, lactose,
All right, back to this story.
what has Biden done for you? Peach is the same thing. What has Biden done for you? Hi, Sybil. Lactose says, how did Trump make groceries and everything cheap? Because he didn't have inflation.
Yes.
Unlike Biden, who's got inflation up the yin-yang. If you can afford the high grocery prices, go for it. Hi, Melissa.
A Chevron station in Mendocino, California, was charging $9.63 this week for a gallon of regular gas.
Jesus Christ, I'd be walking then.
Why a Northern California gas station is charging nearly $10 a gallon for gas.
That's what Biden did? Inflation Reduction Act? No, he didn't. I don't see inflation reduction.
The Inflation Reduction Act did not reduce inflation. It only raised inflation.
Lactose, I see that you're just one of those liberals that wants Biden to stay in office, and that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. But you just have to understand Trump is your president now, so get over it.
Oh, but he's going to take advantage of it when all the prices start getting lower.
Oh, of course.
And he's going to take advantage of it.
Of course, he's going to enjoy that.
But he's still going to bitch about
of course he
Trump
will.
being president.
If you don't like America, then move out of the country. You're free to do what you want. Go to Canada. What's her?
Here, I'm going to show it to you.
All right, I'm coming over there.
Oh, did you not give it? Let me see. I've got it. Hang on. Let me go back to here. Log in. We'll just do it this way.
Click in the thing, Jen.
Oh, I did.
All right, hold on.
What about the case of Capitol Hill? No, tariffs will not make stuff more expensive.
I got it.
I'm showing her an address that we can't say out loud because we don't give away people's
addresses.
No. When Trump uses tariffs, he uses it as a bargaining tool. You either come back to the U.S., build your products here, or he's going to put tariffs on your products so that it costs more money to bring it here.
What's the next one?
Chances are, which most of them did,
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Brought their products back to the U.S. and
Music Ear Brown, hello.
And made it here. Hello, Music Ear Brown. Okay, so we got 9 skies.
He gets 1, right?
Yes.
And that's it after that one?
Wait a minute, I have to see.
All right. The extra costs go to the consumer, he says.
But you know what? Generally, it's things that most people, most normal people, don't buy.
Hi, Anthony. Ah, pizza's ready.
And we're talking, you know, like luxury items. A year ago, Trump stopped a major factory from being built in Mexico, car factory, a gigantic one, okay? Just by running for president. He didn't even win yet. Hello, John. He didn't even win yet, okay? Just the thought of him running. They decided not to build that factory in Mexico, and they're going to build it here. That's jobs for Americans.
Yep.
I mean, how many times can he save the auto industry when the Democrats fuck it up?
They'll never be satisfied with the fact that he's president again, so...
I just don't understand how you can vote for an economic policy that you... Don't tell me I don't understand the economic policy. You tell me how Bidenomics has worked.
It hasn't. Click on that thing so I can look at the address or what the name is.
But wouldn't the auto industry benefit if those products are made here? I'm sorry?
I said, let me see the address. Okay, well, if you live in the UK, then what are you worried about?
Wait a minute. If you live in the UK, you ought to see how fucked up the UK is.
Why do you worry about who's our president?
I mean, first of all, the UK is arresting people for free speech and putting them in jail for years. I know the Democrats did that here, but it's going to stop. I got the zip code.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
20224.
Okay. Okay, I got it. Larry! Yeah? Your pizza's ready.
Like 4 years ago, when France wanted to put tariffs on our products going into France, Trump said, really? 100% tariffs on your wine. You know how fast France said, okay, no tariffs. You see how tariffs work?
You want some pizza? Oh, okay.
Free trade doesn't mean you get to send your stuff over here for free, and then we have to pay for our stuff going to your country. That's not free trade.
Anybody else?
Is to put tariffs on all of the EU, excluding the UK. Well, if they're charging for our products to go to their country, then it's only fair that we charge them for their products coming here.
That's right.
That's tit for tat.
Yep.
If you want free trade both ways.
Is there anybody else?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Let me see your book a minute, because I know you're missing something.
No, I'm not.
I know you're missing something, but I'll
I
take
have no
a look.
idea what.
China. You know how much we owe China for trade? Billions and billions. And yet China gets to bring their shit in here for free? See, it don't work that way.
Damn, I didn't even have these. I scratched off the return.
When Trump was in office, he brought in billions and billions of dollars from China because nobody else would. NATO, he got NATO partners to cough up their
fair share,
their 2% in GDP plus their arrears. Right now, 23 of the 32 NATO countries are paying their 2%. And he's going to get the rest of the NATO countries to cough up their arrears and pay their fair share into NATO. Why were we giving Saudi Arabia free we were protecting their country for free? Trump said, why? And Solomon said, well, nobody ever asked us for money. Well, I'm asking you now. And they got it. See, that's how you do things. Our country gives away too much fucking money. Do you know we give every fucking country money? Every country. We give every country money. We give every college and university fucking money. For what? They take in billions and billions of dollars from their alma maters. Why are we supporting these fucking colleges and universities? And what do? They take away students' rights. Why am I ranting online? Because I can.
What's wrong, honey? care of that. Mr. Honeybee, Machado says, what app are you using?
I'm using YouTube.
Stuff over my head here.
So let's look from 2020 to 2021. 2020, our trade deficit was 626 billion. That was an 8.28% increase from 2019. In 2021, when Biden was president, it went up to 858 billion, an increase of 37% from 2020. In 2022, it was 971 billion, an increase of 13.15% from 2021. So in 2 years, it increased by 50% under Biden.
Yikes, that's bad.
Under Trump, it only increased 8%.
There we go.
Tyler said those tattoos are amazing.
Thank you. Like I said, I am happy that we have President Trump again. Biden needs to get the hell out of here. He don't know where he is half the time, let alone how to run a country.
Oh, J Ram, she's not married. So our trade deficit right now is almost $1 trillion. Well, it probably is over $1 trillion, because that's just from 2022. You still got 2023 and 2024.
That's depressing. You know that, right?
But in 2019, when Trump was president, it declined 2.46%. In 2020, we had what they call COVID. Okay? Yes, Marathon, she is single.
No, I'm not.
Had you not had COVID, Trump would have won his re-election, and we'd still have the trade deficit declining. But give Democrats power for 4 years and they can fuck up a lot.
And they did. No question about it.
I don't know, how's Bidenomics working out for you?
Because it sucks for me.
The Inflation Reduction Act.
That's a good one.
Already good things are happening. We're going to get both these wars stopped. We're going to find out where that $100 billion that went to Ukraine went.
Yeah, they don't need no more money. They don't need it to begin with. I don't understand why we're giving them money for.
You know, that motherfucker Zelensky comes over here just for fucking money.
Yeah, that's all he gets.
And then he gives the U.S. a finger.
I'm sure President Trump already told him, you ain't getting a frickin' dime.
Oh, he already knows that.
You ain't getting no more money from me. All right, I will go take a ride and take all these in. Get them all sent out.
Take these with you, get you some tickets.
Okay.
And when you go live, you can have something to scratch.
How much do I have here?
Beside your ass, $24.
Scratch my butt? Okay.
They had no money for us when we needed it. Look at the 2 hurricanes. Oh, we got no money for you. But you sent $60 billion to Ukraine, you got no fucking money for us. All we needed was maybe $1 billion.
Yeah, what the hell does Ukraine need our money for? Shit. Let them fight their own battles. That's what they're there for. Nobody's fighting for us. Shit.
Well, I promise you, you know, good things are going to happen now that you want my wife's butt. Well, she's not my wife, but oh, to each his own. The Biden administration did not give anything to Israel. In fact, the Biden administration made it harder for Israel to do the things that they needed to do, not only to protect their country, but you know what? If there's an enemy that's trying to take you out, it's your job to take them out. The wealthy, get even more wealthier under any administration, Democrat or Republican. I mean, just look at the donors for the Democrats. They were all billionaires. Billionaires support the Democrats. Billionaires support the Republicans. But I don't give a shit if billionaires get richer. All I care about is things that get done for this country. And Democrats are not interested in doing things for this country. All they're interested in is making sure that their donors get rich and we get nothing. Hello, Nicole Robinson. Yeah, do unto others before they do unto you. I mean, here, take a look at this. Boeing. Hi, Mike Scott. Yeah, talk about the fox guarding the hen house. Boeing, who got a lucrative space contract, couldn't even launch something into space that worked. And 2 astronauts got stuck up on the International Space Station because they couldn't get back home. Elon Musk, whose space contract was a lot less than what Boeing got, is putting rockets into space that are not only coming back, but coming back where he launched them from. And he sent a rocket up to space to go get those 2 that are stuck up there. And they're going to be coming back home. Okay, Damon. Now, Jeff Bezos, who's another billionaire, he made sure the Washington Post didn't endorse anyone for president because he's looking to get some space contracts from Trump. That's the only reason he made sure his paper didn't endorse anyone. I mean, if he really wanted to get contracts, he would have had his paper endorse Trump. Bezos is not going to get anything. The one who deserves it is the man who's actually putting the rockets into space and bringing them home, which is Elon Musk. You cannot deny how smart that fucker is. Is he worth the $250 billion he's worth? Absolutely. CK, I was talking about the women who get on TikTok, which is something I don't even watch or have, and say, I made an appointment with my doctor to get my tubes tied, so if I accidentally get pregnant, then I don't have to go to another state to get an abortion. Well, if I misspelled the title, I did it talk to text, so sometimes I don't proofread. Believe me, his employees get well rewarded, okay? That's why he can hang around with Trump right now, because his employees know how to take care of things. And besides, Elon Musk gave to Trump's campaign $130 million, okay? And in one day, because Trump won an election, one day Elon Musk made $29 billion. In one day. That $130 million was well spent. Now, he's made more than that since, but in one day he made $29 billion. Now, Elon's plan is to get rid of the waste, and we waste a lot of money. I mean, you have no idea how many fucking agencies there are that are duplicate and triplicate agencies of agencies. So it's time we get rid of these fucking agencies. It's time the U.S. stops wasting money. It's time we stop giving other countries, even countries that hate us, money. Why are we giving money to countries who hate us? Why are we rebuilding everybody else's countries but ours? Because I guarantee you, the moment that war in Ukraine stops, that Russia-Ukraine war, we're going to be in there rebuilding it. It happened in Japan when we bombed Japan. We went in there and rebuilt it. It happens in every fucking country. Iraq. And you talk about oil and natural gas. We've got plenty of it here. We don't need other countries' oil and gas. I mean, if you take a look at the strategic oil preserves, strategic oil reserve level, okay? How much oil is left in the strategic oil reserve? Right now, the inventory is 346.8 million barrels, okay? When Donald Trump was president, he filled that thing up. It could only hold like 700 and something million barrels of oil, okay? He had it full to capacity, and there's only 346.8 million barrels left. And that's supposed to be for emergencies. Not to sell oil to China, not to use here for... because you want to, how can I put it, fake that the oil, that the price of gasoline is going down because you took it out of the strategic oil reserve. No. Now Donald Trump's got to fill that back up. And when Donald Trump needed to buy oil from other countries like Saudi Arabia, he bought it when it was extremely low. Why are we paying $100 a barrel for oil from another country? Why did the Biden administration give or allow Iran to accumulate hundreds of billions of dollars? Iran was broke when Trump was president. They didn't have the money to fund any terrorist organizations. Now Trump's going to have to get all that money back. Hello, Bonnie Clark. Hi, Kiwi. I agree with you, Kiwi. These last 4 years have been a mess. Welcome in, Kevin. Megan, we got your dog tags in the mail. Oh, you're welcome. So I firmly believe you cut off all the money we're sending to other countries. You cut off funding to colleges and universities. We build up everything here. The infrastructure bill that was passed, do you see any infrastructure being done? No.
Mr. Kendrick's plea comes in, and also covering Mr. Stillwell's pleas that already got admitted. Ms. Sharp, I guess, did y'all, that's what y'all are both jointly proposing?
Yes, I wanted clarity. My understanding is what Your Honor said last week was, obviously we have the same issue with Mr. Winfrey's plea and Mr. Nichols' pleas. My understanding from the discussions last week is that Your Honor was going to, I don't know what the term would be, but unadmit those convictions?
No.
Okay.
Because those were still, I think, overt acts, right? Are they or not?
Yeah.
The whatever Mr. Nichols pled to and what Mr. Arnold? Winfrey. Well, Winfrey's was an Alfred plea.
Right, but the issue isn't the act or evidence of the acts.
Yeah.
The issue is non-testifying witnesses saying, yes, I did it. Which is what we expressed way back when they were admitted. It's a confrontation clause issue.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Wow, reverse Glanville's ruling.
Right. I remember being surprised that a limiter was not given at the time by the predecessor judge.
Right.
Oof.
Was there any instruction on Winfrey's?
I cannot recall. Our stance is that the plea itself should not even be in evidence. And not even a limiting instruction wouldn't even be the issue. It just shouldn't be in. And same with Nichols. Same with Mr. Nichols. Although
Now that they are not.
Mr. Winfrey never was sitting with us. So that our stance is that should have never been. But Mr. Nichols,
He has come in though to sort of explain some of his testimony.
no, he never testified. We were arguing that it was a controversial day because from our vantage point, the state was trying to suggest that Mr. Winfrey took a plea because of promises of a car or different things. But Mr. Steele at the time was rightfully pointing out that plea was not, the Supreme Court later found that plea was not voluntarily given.
Right, didn't that come into evidence though?
No, we were not allowed to get into that at all.
The fact that it had been reversed and that he then entered an Alford plea instead of a guilty plea, right? That information came, right?
A second time came in. I don't think the reasoning came in, but the fact that he had to take the plea. So I want to be clear. I don't know if the underlying reason came in, but the fact that he had to take another plea about the mother so later.
Which didn't, I mean, that didn't help a lot for us because we wanted to get into the reasoning. But
Wait a minute,
the
Nicole.
bottom line is the plea.
I thought you bought the honeybee coin. And the honeybee dog tag. I didn't see you say anything about the Trump coin. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it did say in the email of Trump coin. I'm sorry. I can't stop. I can't get that back from the post office either. Well, you're just going to have to keep the Trump coin, I mean the honeybee coin, and I'll send you the Trump coin when I get them in. That's my fault. Now, don't worry about sending it back. Not a problem. That's my fault. And when it's my fault, I make... Maria, don't get into this. I already know what I'm talking about, Maria. Stay out of it. Pay no attention to what Maria's saying. So, Nicole, I will send you the Trump coin when we get them in. You keep the honeybee coin as my fuck up. Because I remember telling everybody that I didn't want anybody paying for any Trump coins until I got them in. But that was my fault, so... Sometimes I fuck up, and when I fuck up, you benefit. So that's just the way it goes. That is a freeze dryer. It freeze dries food. No, you're not at fault. You may not have heard when I told people not to pay for Trump coins yet until I got them in. Because I may say one thing in one live that you may not have been in, you know, so don't worry about it. But I should have just looked at the email and it says right there. I mean, it didn't even say nothing for a dog tag, but I mean, it says $25 for the Trump coin as well as $5 for an extra marble for him on Monday, for him and I on Monday. So I sent you a dog tag that I guess you weren't even supposed to get, but you're getting it. So my fuck up is your gain. Lorena, have a great day. Thank you for being here. I hope you hit the like button. And you're each still going to get an extra marble, so... don't say that. It'll go to my head. See, this is bullshit. It's been 8 fucking days since the election, and you still got votes being counted. Why should there still be votes being counted 8 days later in Iowa?
at me.
I'm not yelling at you.
No.
I'm not yelling at you. I just don't get
telling
involved
you.
in it.
Don't yell at me. Because you don't like it when I do it to you. Don't do it to me. All I was doing was trying to help you.
Don't help me. I got to
Okay? So
figure it
don't
out.
have a spaz.
Show the SK koozie.
I hate when they tape them like that. You can't
Cut it.
get it off of there. So.
Hello, Kit. How are you?
Oh, let me do my volume because I had it
That's
off
at
in
the very
car.
beginning.
Huh? What?
Kit was the first one in the room.
Are you off?
No.
Well, hang on a minute then. Let me get out of there and go back in. Okay, I got it now. Mine was just goofy.
137 people in here and only 47
Yes,
left.
we got a Scratcher. This is from Scratcher King. We got a Scratcher King koozie. I don't like these things.
Why not?
And let me open this up because, oh, very nice. There we go. And look at that. A Scratcher King coin.
Show the other side.
10,000 subscribers, and it's got like a gorilla pounding its chest. And on the other side, it says Scratcher King. And it's got that little opening right there. Very nice. Thank you to Scratcher King. That is really awesome.
Yeah, that is an awesome coin.
And he gave me a little, I guess it's like a little sticker.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to keep that because I'll put his address in the book.
Hey.
Huh.
Let's not worry about the mail right now.
Oh, I already did this. I'm not worried about that. That was me. I already took care of that. Yes, and I got some tickets. They only had 3
Why
of
did you
my...
get lotterias?
They only had 3 of my other ones.
Why did you get
and they
lotterias?
didn't have enough of the... So I got these instead with the last $4 I had. Or that last... Yeah, because I got all of these here, so... I'll do those. You never know. I might win. Let me have my...
What do you mean, where can you find Trump?
Put this one in the book right quick.
He's at Mar-a-Lago.
In Florida.
Hello, Princess Scratcher.
Hi, Princess Scratcher.
All right, I'm going to sign off so she can sign on so she can do her tickets. Oh, we're doing good. Koozies are good to keep things from sweating.
Yeah, like the cans?
Yeah.
Or your cups?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that thing is
All right, I'm up to
irritating me.
49 likes. Maybe I can hit 50 likes before I sign off. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I wrote down his address so we can save it in the book. Do you want some pizza? He's
No.
got pizza left over.
No.
Okay. I'm going to move this over here because I want to keep some
Bye, John. Thank you for being here.
Once I get it over there. I don't know what I'm meant to do.
Hello, Satan.
Oh God, Satan. Is he coming to take souls?
White Fang.
Hello, White Fang. What's up, my friend? Is she still outside? Oh yeah, I guess so. I didn't see her yet.
You're asking someone who doesn't even know if she was outside.
She was. I let her outside.
So what are you doing now?
I'm just filling up this thing because I'm gonna make ravioli. But I'm gonna go live in a minute. I just want to get this on the stove.
All right, I reached 50 likes.
Come on, everybody. Jeez. Be nice to Mr. Honeybee. Somebody still cutting grass yet? There we go. Damn ass. Take this stuff and it still doesn't want to. She's roaming around. There we go. All right.
Hello, Dickier.
If you show your face more, they will like it more.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, smash that like button, peeps. Come on now. If you see me, maybe they'll, now that they're looking at me, maybe they'll hit that like button more. Oh. Still hurts in the chest a little bit. Dang.
All right.
It's trash.
I'm going to sign off so you can sign on.
Put that on my little thingy somewhere, wherever I have it. Okay. If you want to.
Go ahead, set yourself up.
I hope so too. It's like right here in my chest is the asthma is just acting up. Godly. And I can't get rid of it. This is what, Monday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Oh, good Lord. I'm lost today.
Come get your free
All right,
portfolio
I'll see you guys in her room.
Schedule a call at empower.com.